Confirming today he would declare a national emergency to follow through with his campaign promise of mass deportations of illegal migrants.
Trump also warning that he'll mobilize the military if necessary to enforce his agenda, both at the border and beyond. The architects of Trump's policies claim that deportations will be targeted and focused on public safety and national security threats, and would include an estimated 15 million people who are in the U.S. illegally.
However, some within Trump's own circle say the detention and deportation of immigrants could be sweeping and indiscriminate. KTLA's Carlos Saucedo has reaction tonight. Carlos?
Micah Scherer, Mr. Trump has been clear that mass deportations would start on day one of his administration, but there's been pushback against him using the military to do these type of roundups. This as local officials say they will not comply with federal authorities. Vowing to keep his hardline campaign promise on immigration, President-elect Donald Trump responding true to a post on Truth Social that he is prepared to declare a national emergency and use military force to carry out his mass deportation plan on day one.
No, yo no tengo miedo.
Jose, an undocumented day laborer, came from El Salvador 10 years ago. He tells me in Spanish he's not worried about the mass deportations affecting him because he has no criminal history.
Siempre han deportado gente.
He admits others in his situation are more anxious. It's still unclear how the massive roundups will work. Trump's transition team says the incoming president will use every federal and state power necessary to institute the largest deportation operation of illegal criminals, drug dealers, and human traffickers in U.S. history. Trump's incoming border czar, Tom Homan, raised eyebrows during a 60 Minutes interview.
Is there a way to carry out mass deportation without separating families?
Of course there is. Families can be deported together.
That's right. So the jig is up. It's time to go. Get your coat. Thank you for coming. All right, we appreciate you. Appreciate you coming. Hope you enjoyed your time here. Now it's time to go. All right. So, but this is going to get interesting, you see. Like the guy, it was one guy, he undocumented, right? He's an illegal immigrant, right? He said he don't think he going nowhere. He ain't broke no law. Excuse me, sir. You broke a law when you came across the border illegally. That's what you committed, a felony, I believe, right? And so you already broke the law. So saying that you're not he said, this is the insanity of these people. I'm not a criminal. I didn't do anything. I don't got to worry about it. Just those other people, those other illegal immigrants. I'm a day laborer. Sir, you broke the law when you crossed the border illegally. I can't cross the border into Canada, you know what I mean, without going through a proper port with paperwork. You know, if I do and they catch me, I get arrested. So I broke the law. But you can come into America and be like, oh yeah, I didn't break any laws. I'm just here working illegal. I just crossed the border illegally, working illegally, et cetera, right? No, you're getting the fuck out of here. So it's gonna be 15 million, right? Trump's plan is 15 million, I guess, in 4 years. He's going to call out the military if necessary. I don't disagree with any of that. I think they need to carve. If these people want to revolt and they don't want to, you know, surrender themselves and leave peacefully, and they want to, you know, riot and all this kind of shit. Okay, well then we need the military, right? If they say, well, you know, we don't have the manpower, well, go get the military. Get the National Guard, get the military, right? Get everybody that you need to get their asses up out of here, right? All 15 million. He says it's 15 million. Let's go, right? End birthright citizenship. So that means I don't even care. If they say, well, they was born here. Nope. Revoke their shit. Did their parents come here illegally? They're illegal immigrants? Yep. Well, your shit is revoked. You're going with your parents. Adios, amigos. Right? I don't care if you're from China. I don't care if you're from Colombia. I don't care if you're from Mexico. I don't care if you're from El Salvador. I don't give a shit if you're from Canada. I don't care if you're from Africa. I don't care if you're from Haiti or Jamaica. You're getting the fuck out. Hopefully they hiring. They say, listen, we hiring. We need hire some people to help get these people out here. I'm gonna fill out an application and go work for them. How much y'all paying? Fuck it, I work for minimum wage just to get their asses out of here. Right? Help you fill out paperwork and pack their shit and get them to the boats and the planes and the trains and, to their, facilities, staging facilities where, they can ship them back to their home countries. You see? And I don't care, you know what I mean? If they, whatever they gotta do. You need my help? Sign me up, sir. Let me help y'all. I think we could do it, right? 15 million, let me see, you got 4 years at least. What is that, about 3.5, 3.2 million a year? Shouldn't be a problem, right? Shouldn't be a problem. And it'd be cheaper than keeping them here, right? And then my thing is this. People say, oh man, you shouldn't be like that. Nah. Cause it's a one-way street, right? And then these are the same people, their children. See, that's why you gotta revoke birthright citizenship. These are the same people whose children that come here, these immigrants, and tell you, well, I don't care about slavery, or I don't care about Jim Crow, or I don't care about the civil rights movement. But you the same person here screaming about your civil rights. Hey, you violate my civil rights. I'm an illegal immigrant. Well, you just said, hold on, that doesn't even make sense. You just said you don't give a shit about, you an immigrant, you ain't got nothing to do with, black people, Jim Crow, or, segregation, Jim Crow, slavery, anything having to, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. But in the same token, now you care about it. Nah. You know what? Pack your shit. I don't care what you care about now, right? I don't care about you. Go get your own civil rights. Now you can go fight for your own rights. Fuck y'all, right? Hold your own nuts. Go fight for your own whatever illegal immigrant civil rights bills. This civil rights bill that Martin Luther King passed and all of that, well, that was for descendants of slaves. That was for the people you said, well, we don't have anything to do with these people. We don't care about that. We don't want our money going for reparations or anything to help these black people. But you don't complain about money going to Ukraine or Israel or the fund, immigrant programs. But if they bring up like black people in America, the descendants of slaves, not black immigrants from Haiti or Africa or something, I'm talking about descendants of slaves that trace back to Jim Crow and slavery. You say, hey, we don't got nothing to do with that. We're not trying to deal with any of that. We don't want our tax money that you tax us going to those kind of things. We don't care about any of that stuff. That's not our problem. Got you. I'm cool. I'm cool on that. That's not your problem. I agree. So civil rights not for you. You go fight for your own civil rights. You see? That's for us. Reparations, all that, anything, that's for us. You're cut off. You see? Figure it out on your own. You go march. Go take your asses out march. Get chased by dogs and, get lynched and, whatever else. Get your ass whipped and whatever else you got to go through. And then get yourself a immigrants' rights bill or whatever, right, to protect immigrants or, Hispanics or whoever, whatever group you in, go get your own stuff. And good luck with that, right? But get it from wherever, go, let's ship their ass out of here. You're going to get shipped out of here, and you'll be fighting for your bill in America back in your home country. Go fight back. You're going to be fighting back in your home. Let them fight back in their own country for their, illegal immigrant bill of rights or whatever it is that they're going to be, protesting about. But looks like Trump on day one, right, is prepping 15 million and gonna call up the National Guard, gonna call up, you know, whatever he needs to do to get this done. So people were saying he's bluffing. Looks like he's not bluffing. Look like he's gonna go all out and he's willing to spend as much money as possible to get it done, as far as resources. You see, and I support 110%. I'm 110% behind it, right? Because there's nothing for me to support on the other side. You said, well, why, you know, hey, you know, Negro man, you should support illegal immigrants being here. For what? I watch immigrants, you know, there's nothing, I don't get anything out of that. It's a bad deal for me. And then I watch these people, you know, they have these anchor babies, and then they'll turn around and say, hey man, we don't want nothing to do with these Negroes. Right? We don't care about these ninjas. That's not our problem. And then they'll turn around and say something about, hey, you're violating my rights. What rights? You mean civil rights laws? Oh, you mean the ones the Negroes fought for? Nah, son. Listen, you gotta pack your bags and get up out of here. You, your anchor babies, everybody, you gotta go. Right? And see, sometimes there's a such thing as being too nice to people. Like black people. Black people have been too nice to people. So no more Mr. Nice Guy. You see? I don't care. You see? Like the dude, like the white man said, they can be deported together. So we're gonna break up families. No, we're not. We're gonna deport all their asses together. You, your anchor baby that you had here, well, that shit is revoked. The birthright citizenship revoked. Grandma ain't got no paperwork. Hey, abuela, está aquí. Come here. You get ready to get up out of here. Right? Your grandmother, the mother, the children, the anchor babies, all of y'all can get on the train, the bus, the plane together, and then, you know, be shipped back to where y'all came from. You're going to learn today. You're going to learn some respect. You see? You're going to put some respect on our name. And that's why I want it done. I want it done so that all these immigrants come here, can be made, an example can be made of them, and black people can understand. But all people. But I think it's a good lesson for black people to watch. And support, right? Make them put some respect on your name when they come here. So when they come here, I don't got, you know what I'm saying, next time a bunch of immigrants come here to America and say, we don't give a damn about these Negroes here. This is not our they're not our problem. Well, you're not my problem, right? And we can point to the 15 million people that got ejected from America and say, you know, do you understand the problem with you coming here with that bullshit attitude? Right? Coming here asking for help and support. And then people that really, the most supportive people of, you know, so-called people of color was these Negroes that you shitting on. That your anchor babies turned around and went on TV and went on YouTube and shitting on. Now the karma, right? These chickens is coming home to roost, and now you gotta deal with the karma. You see? Now you gotta deal with the karma of going on YouTube, the political fallout, the blowback, right? From telling black people to kiss your ass. You lost all support. No more black-brown coalition, no more none of that shit, no coalition with nobody. You're finished in America. Doesn't matter what group you from, you're out of here. If your paperwork shaky, you gone. And if they revoke birthright citizenship, okay, well y'all gone too. All anchor babies gotta go. You see? Which I support. No, revoke all birthright citizenship. You see? Hispanic man called me a nigger and kidnapped my son. And turned one of my children against me. You see? But I always knew, I said, you know what? One day, I'm gonna get my revenge. So this is my revenge. And it's better than it's better than I could have hoped for. Now, I may not be able to get him, you know, he may not get deported. I hope he does. But he may not get deported. But maybe some of his family will. Spread the pain around. Maybe some of his friends and family will get deported. I hope so. I hope they drag their ass screaming out of here. That's good enough for me. I didn't get the man, but I got some of his people. You got to some of his people through Donald Trump. Works for me. Adios, amigos. Enjoy your trip back to, wherever you're going. Maybe I come visit. You know what I mean? Maybe I come visit or something. Maybe not. Right? But you getting the fuck out of here. So, sometimes you got to take wins, a little win where you can get it. You see? You going to learn today. Y'all going to take this ass whipping. You see? You're going to hold this ass whipping. Believe that. Not just them, but it starts with them. You got to hold this ass whipping. You see? This is the age of karma. So now, but it's going to start with them. But see, I'm being a little facetious, right? Because there's a little bit more to this story. Because we all know that once this starts, it's probably gonna spiral out of control. And then, not to mention, you have World War III brewing, right, in the Middle East and Russia. So you got the Middle East and Russia war just got accelerated. Joe Biden got mad because he lost the election, him and his little Dems, so they poured gasoline on the fire. And then Trump's gonna come in and evict 15 million at the same time. Can you smell what's cooking? I can. So I'm being a little facetious, but yeah, it's gonna get interesting. It's gonna get interesting. I got popcorn, so enjoy the show. That's all I got.